Welcome to qnawire.
Okay, welcome. So we've got a pretty simple unit conversion problem here. We have these facts. So we know that 1 liter is 1,000 cubic centimeters. This is a measure of volume. We have that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. Those are measurements of length. And we have that this thing, the engine displacement, which is also volume, is 327 cubic inches. So if you have cubic inches, that's just inches cubed. What we'd like to do is get displacement, which is a volume, in units of liters. So we need it in liters. There's a couple ways to go about this. We're going to do what I think is the most intuitive way, which is through dimensional analysis. So we want liters out. We want that on the end. And we have 327 inches cubed. So let's write that down first. 327 cubic inches. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get this in terms of centimeters cubed. So we're going to leapfrog from inches cubed to centimeters cubed, and then from centimeters cubed to liters. So I'm going to multiply. Now watch this. I'm going to multiply. What I want to do is have the units of inches cubed cancel with some sort of units involving inches and centimeters. So I have here 2.44 centimeters per 1 inch. So I'm going to put that in as a fraction. So, and I'm going to put parentheses. You'll see why in a second. 2.54 cm there we go, per inch. Okay, now, as is, I only cancel one of these inches, right? So if I cross this out, cross this inches out with one of these inches here, I just end up with inches to the 2, right? That's not good. That's not what we want. Let's back that off there. Okay, so I need to cube this term right here. I need to cube this term in order to get my inches cubed here to cancel with this inches cubed here. So I'm going to cube this term. Let's cube it. There we go. Okay, so what do we get after we've done this? So now we've cubed the inches. The cube comes in here and here, right? 1, 2. So these units are now in nice terms. We've got this inches cubed canceling with this inches cubed, and we're left with centimeters cubed. Let's back that off again. Here we go. Okay, so now we have our volume in terms of centimeters cubed. We'd like to get it in terms of liters. Remember, we'd like to get it in terms of liters up here. That's our goal. So we're going to multiply again. And we're going to multiply by the ratio of centimeters cubed, because that's the units of this whole thing. We want to multiply by something involving centimeters cubed that takes us to liters. Well, fortunately, we have that ratio right here, right? So let's input that. We've got centimeters cubed on top. We want them to cancel. So we're going to have 1,000 centimeters cubed on the bottom. Oof. Centimeters cubed. Hello. Let's fix that. Centimeters cubed per 1 liter. Okay? Equals. We're done. So we're going to convert. We've gone from inches cubed to centimeters cubed, and then we've gone from centimeters cubed to liters. Okay? And if you crank that through your calculator, you should end up with equals 5.36 liters. 0.36 liters. Okay, so a word on significant figures here. If you plug this in your calculator, you'll see that there's a whole bunch of digits that pop out. We only keep the first 3. And why is that? We only keep the first 3 because the measurement that was given to us, this 3.27 meters cubed, is given to us with 3 significant figures. 1, 2, 3. So at the end, the most significant figures we can have is also going to be 3. Significant figures here just means we have these 3 numbers, 5, 3, and 6. Okay, and this kind of thing is something you want to have down pat. Needs to be as second nature as addition, being able to convert from one unit system to another. So yeah, this is something to keep practicing, especially if you have initial difficulty with it. Good luck.